Hello, hello. I've now made it to the public piano. I am a little bit nervous. Let's see how it goes. I think that went okay. I made a couple of errors. Next, we are gonna walk around this museum a little bit. Then we are gonna go and get some food. And then I want to share some very good advice on how to overcome nervousness, which is definitely gonna be the highlight of this video.
Before dinner, we decided to very quickly go to the gym. I also decided to admire some tall buildings on the way. As promised, I'm now going to share some advice on how to overcome nervousness. So the first idea is that I stop focusing so much on myself. I have heard many times that it's the obsession with oneself that causes a lot of unhappiness and stress. So instead of focusing on myself, I want to switch my focus to others. I want to focus on giving instead of taking. Here is what I mean by this. I could go in with the mindset saying that I need to play well so I can make a good video, and as a result I'm gonna maybe get some views and subscribers. This is a taker's mindset. The focus is on what's in it for me, and this is gonna put pressure on me. The better mindset to have is to go in with a giver's mindset. The way I did this is that I told myself that I wanted to play for the people there and give them a good experience. This time it was very easy since my girlfriend was there, and there were also a lot of kids there, so I just focused on wanting to give them a good performance. I have noticed that, at least for me, focusing on giving reduces stress and nervousness, while focusing on taking or getting puts pressure on me. I think one time most people can remember feeling nervous is in school when we had to give a presentation. I remember back then that I would just put so much focus on myself. For example, I would think, what is my teacher and classmates gonna think about me? What if I say something wrong? What if I forget to say something? All I was thinking about was myself, and back then I was very nervous during presentations. The right mindset to have, which I learned during my time in university, is that I should think, okay, all these people has now given me their time and attention. My goal now is to give them a good presentation and make sure they get some value out of this. The second method I use is that I just ask myself the question, who even gave me permission to be nervous? And the truth is that no one did. No one has given me permission to be nervous. At least for me, when I ask myself this question, because it's a kind of weird question, I stop feeling nervous and can instead kinda laugh at the nervousness. Ha 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 ha. And this is a way to separate myself from the nervousness, and I start to think that feeling nervous is kinda unnecessary. And when it comes to bad behavior, in this case the nervousness, the last thing you want to do is to defend it with logic and explanations. For example, I could start making excuses like, this is my first time here and there's a lot of people watching. But this is not what I want to do, because I'm then defending the nervousness. And since I am defending it, I kinda deserve to feel it. And this method also works for other negative emotions. For example, let's say I'm angry. I'm running around and doing stupid things. At that moment, if someone were to ask me, who even gave you permission to be angry? I would for sure stop for a moment and start to think, hey, they are right. Being angry is not helping me, and I'm then able to separate myself from the negative emotion. Just a disclaimer here, Maybe this doesn't work for some women because I've learned that women care a lot about their emotions. But when it really comes to overcoming nervousness, I think it is that the more you do it, the easier it becomes. The first time you do it, you are most likely gonna be nervous because it is the first time, but the more you do it, the more familiar you become with the experience. So in the beginning, it's all about getting those reps in and give yourself permission to be bad. Also, at least for me, what makes me nervous to do something is because there is a chance of failure. Like if there was a 100% chance that I'm gonna succeed, then I don't think I would be nervous. And the way to reduce the chance of failure is with more practice. And if possible, I try my best to not even think about being wrong. Because where we put our attention is where we put our energy. So if I think and worry about being wrong, that actually increases the chances of being wrong. The last thing I'm gonna share here is that when it comes to result-based things, I think to myself that as long as I tried my best and did a good job preparing, then I'm fine with the outcome, because there wasn't much else I could have done. Okay, that's the video. Thank you so much for watching and I wish you a great day.